Joanna, tell us about these two side panels.
These are the side panels from an altarpiece. They're Swarbian, which is southern German, about 1500 in date, and they were attributed to an artist called Bartholomäus Zeitblom. And we have two saints here, a scholar saint, and this one is St. Clement. And they would have been sort of part of an altarpiece. And what is quite interesting also, although they look very Gothic with their gold ground and sort of almost Italian, they've got a sort of international Gothic influence as well in this sort of ground here in the foreground with the flowers and the leaves and the grass, which you get on Gothic tapestries of the early 16th century, a similar date. And so you get this sort of effect also in tapestry, and you find it in the painting as well. They're oil on a gold ground, on panel, which was the traditional way of doing these big altarpieces. But I think the colours are so wonderful. You know, this lovely red you get on early painting that somehow never seems to be, you never find it ever again in such richness.
And they come from what period?
They're 15th century, late 15th century, around 1500. And they would have been, I think, probably from a town called Ulm in Swabia, which is southern Germany. And they would have probably been the side panels. As you can see, they're both facing the same way, so they would have probably been the left-hand panels of a very big altarpiece, and then you would have had a central scene in the middle, and then on the right-hand side you would have had two more saints which were applicable to that particular church. There's a very similar altarpiece with panels like this in a town called Blaubeuren in Swabia by an artist called Bartholomäus, God, I forget his surname, Zeitblom.